I'm gonna cut the beginning stuff out, unless you say anything embarrassing, in which case I'll leave it in.
Ah,
So let me ask you something.
yeah.
Have you ever played Space Quest 1?
No, I've never played Space Quest 1.
Damn. There's a part
Is
in it.
this...
No,
Oh,
there's a part in it where like you get a robot to get a like data cartridge for you, and I feel like that
okay.
robot every time I look for an Atari game, because everything's on a shelf right now and it's all sorted and junk. Anyway, so this game does not show its title at the beginning. I know the name of it,
No,
but so I guess we'll get started, and then I'll ask you what you think the game should be called.
okay.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
let's go. Fire rainbows.
Oh, whoa,
Oh,
you do fire rainbows. Oh,
I meant to
you
do
can
that.
barely see your own guy.
Yeah, he's very tiny.
I want to call this, um, I'm, I'm gonna go generic and call it, um,
Ah,
Space
shit.
Visitors.
Space visitors. Unwelcome guests. Damn it.
Unwelcome guest.
I died all and
Um,
lost.
you
But
did.
this is Defender, based on a
Ah,
arcade game. So this is probably one of the better arcade ports for the Atari. I've never been any good at Defender though. Um,
no, it looks kind of difficult.
the reason I've whoa, what's that? It's like a giant robot man, or oh, it was stealing something. Oh, or something. I don't
There
know.
goes one of your guys.
Take that, you. There was a game for the MS DOS called Jump Jet, and it was a lot like Defender. Oh, I guess technically it was like a lot of different things rolled into one. Oops. Um, have you ever played Sinistar?
No, I don't think I have ever played Sinistar.
Do you
I've
know what
played
it is?
Invaders. Um, no.
So Sinistar was a arcade machine from the 80s, 82 maybe, I don't remember. But it had a speech synthesizer in it, and your goal was to fly around space with like an overhead view of your ship, and you're flying through asteroids. Hey, I did something. I guess I made it to level 1. I don't know what that means. Anyway, like you're trying to prevent the construction of a weapon called the Sinistar. And these little dudes fly around and they put them together slowly. And you can kind of prevent this, but most of the time he'll just, be made. Um, anyway, when he comes together, he goes, "Beware, I live," and it's really cool. And he'll chase you, and it's all spooky. Oh, I
Oh,
died.
you died again.
Yeah.
I didn't think you hit that guy.
Huh?
I didn't think you hit that guy, but you did.
Yeah, I struck him with my ship. Um,
Done been struck.
but Jump Jet has like a part at the end of it where you have to destroy something that's like definitely inspired by Sinistar. Only you're like doing a game like this and shooting him down instead of like an overhead thing. But yeah, I think that Jump Jet's like one of those like obscure DOS games that a lot of people like probably played at some point though. Like it was
I
just too
gotcha.
fun for it not to be like passed around, you know.
Junk what?
Jump Jet.
Jump jet. Oh,
Yes, like the
thought you
Van
were saying
Halen
junk.
song and then the thing that takes people from point A to point B real fast.
I see.
Shit.
I see.
So, yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this game, probably. Like, it's just kind of like it's
Yeah.
a game where you go left and right and shoot things in the sky. Oh, look, there's a abductee. Take that. And see, he goes back into
So
the
you
city.
can go either direction
Yes.
on that on the screen, as I could see there. But okay, see, I thought it was one of those games that was probably going to force you through the screen, but it is not.
That would actually be preferable. Because flying's hard. Alright, I made it to 1 again, but I don't know what that means.
I I guess you leveled up, maybe. I don't know. I guess that. Well, I'm guessing as in most games, the difficulty goes up, but
You know what's weird? I keep looking over at the capture, and like the bullets look cooler on the capture than they do on my CRT.
they do.
Yeah,
They do look pretty cool. Like
it
your
looks like
whole
lightning.
ship disappears.
I think it's the system can only handle so many sprites on screen at once. Like, have
Right.
you ever played like a old like Game Boy or like NES game or something, and like
Oh yeah.
when there's a lot of shit going on, like everything on the screen starts like flashing and oh shit, but like everything starts to
Boom.
flash and the music might slow down. Um, but yeah, that's because like systems can only handle so many active objects on screen at once.
Right.
That's not really a thing anymore. So it'd be crazy if it was. Like imagine playing like Breath of the Wild and like you run into a, I don't know how to say it, Bokoblin camp, and like there's 12 of them or whatever, and like everything's blinking.
I was just kind of thinking, like, are there bosses in this, or are you just doing this?
I'm not sure. I've never had the patience to make it super far in this game because, like, it's fun, but it's like not crazy
It's
enough to
like
hold my interest. You know?
it's like I could spend like the time I'm waiting for the doctor's
Ah, shit.
appointment to do this.
Yeah, this is probably the longest I've ever played it, and shoot, for obvious reasons, I suck at it. So yeah, but there are a lot of games I suck at but really enjoy. Another one is a game called Spider Fighter that was made by Activision. That is probably my favorite Atari game right now.
Oh,
There's a lot more I
well,
haven't tried yet, so that opinion could change.
I'm
And
excited to play it if
some
and when we get to that point.
some titles are really exciting or exciting looking. Like I'm really excited to play them. So some are inspired by things that are really important to me, um,
Oh, cool.
or at least fun. I don't. Um, yeah, like the past like year or so, Sarah and I bonded a lot. Shoot, playing The Legend of Zelda, the original, and there is a Atari 2600 game that was inspired by Zelda.
Oh, cool. That would
So,
be awesome.
and it was released in 1989. And when we get around to that one, we're gonna have a bunch of fun. And I've never played it before, so I don't know how well it resembles Zelda. But whoa,
But you gotta love puzzles and shit, you know?
ah,
Oh,
monkey balls. It's a good game.
I think you're doing pretty good, though.
Did I make it to level 1? I haven't been paying attention.
I think so,
I got an
because
extra man.
I think oh, cool. Oh, but I think because you got to 10,000.
No, come back here. I got to rescue the little blinky dot, which
So
I assume
you
is a
got.
thing.
Oh, were you supposed to rescue that Blinky Dot?
Oh, I think they just kind of lower back down, and like
Gotcha.
it's fine. Because that's
So
what you
you
do,
got.
right?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you,
You parachute down. I think it's
or you
supposed to be
just,
pushed on a parachute.
yeah, you like shoot the abductor, and the abductee goes in free fall to
You're
the
level
earth.
2 now.
Yeah, level 2. I'm scared.
That
It'd be cool if you fought a boss, like a mothership just
would be
flying
cool.
around, and there's,
So I noticed that you got three like icons to the right of the screen.
yeah, I don't know what that is. They almost look like torpedoes or missiles or something, don't they?
Yeah, I wonder
Or like
how many
fish. So many fish
how
I
many
have.
buttons do you have?
I have one button.
Oh,
Yeah, Atari joysticks are a four-way stick and a button.
so what if you like hold the button instead of tap the button?
Uh, Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Um, Now some games, shit, got around the whole
Wow,
not
you did
having. Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
really cool looking. That color pattern.
Yeah, you like the blue?
Yeah, the blue and like the pinks together makes me think of like old CGA screens on stuff. Um, but Ah, shit, forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, some games got around the button limitation simply by adding more buttons, like the keypad controller. But some games have you use like shit difficulty toggles on the game system itself as like controls for the game, and I think that that's pretty cool.
That is
Um,
pretty cool.
there's one game in particular I'm thinking of where that happens, and that is a game that we would have to save for a time when we can do this like in person. Well, that died pretty
Oh, is it
quick on
two
that one.
player?
No, but the way that I envision it being played is two players.
Gotcha.
So
So
it's
somebody's gonna use the dials, the difficulty dials, and
yes.
I gotcha.
When I first got this Atari, I had to like clean it up a lot, and so it doesn't have dials in the front. It has like switches.
Oh, cool.
And the switches are not as firm as I would have liked, and I guess you can get replacement ones, but they're like $15 a piece. Like, who has that kind of money to buy 6 of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, people who were like doing a commission maybe or something like that. Oh, that was totally not fair. Did you see that? It was like
Um.
already headed. Oh my god!
Oh
It just
man.
kept shooting them at me at spawn. That's fine. That's fine. So, what'd you think of this game?
This game's not bad. Like I said, I think it's like if there is like something more to it, um, I think it takes a bit. Takes maybe too long to get to it,
Yeah.
or at least a lot of skill.
I
To
feel
get
like there
it.
are other games that do this better. But to its credit,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
was the
definitely.
first game to do it, so it's always going to be a little, not quite
Oh,
as
so this
good.
was before Invaders?
No, no. I don't remember when Defender came out, but Invaders was 78. So it's hard to find a game that came before 78. Like
Yeah,
there's lots of
yeah.
them, but like when people think of like games from the 70s, they really only think about like maybe 3 that I can think of, like Pong, Galaxian, and Space Invaders. So, but yeah.
Well, it looks like it would be fun for like maybe as long as we played it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And because people didn't play video games for all day. Well, I bet they did. Never mind. Eat my words there. Anyway,
It,
yeah, so
it
that
might be
was
worth a dime.
yeah, it was I
You know.
probably bought it for $1.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like in the machine for a turn at it.
Are you kidding? It's always been a quarter.
It's always been a quarter.
Yeah, it was a quarter back in the day, and I think a lot of them are a quarter now.
Yeah, I know. I know that they were a quarter when we were younger, but I didn't know if that was always the case.
Yeah, it was. They were always expensive.
Well, there I go, embarrassing myself.
Ha! You baby. You don't remember the
Oh,
old days.
I
Well, that
don't
was
remember.
that was Defender. I guess we'll be back with something else next time.
Yay!
Yay!